the day. From Stadium in New Jersey.
The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he returns this to the 22. The Raiders set to go to work behind their veteran quarterback, and that's Derek Carr.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
Carr right away going to look to throw. He gets this to Davante Adams. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
39 yards there, a big one. Some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
The last fireworks I saw, July 4th, okay? Here they are celebrating the start of this game the exact same way. Explosive right out of the gate.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Quick throw caught out wide by Renfro. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. To throw, it's Carr. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Again, it's Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a scoreless game. That opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Throwing here, Dobbs.
And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
On play action, it's Dobbs.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Dobbs. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Dobbs.
Pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 27-yard line. To throw is Dobbs.
Over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Working with a 2nd and 3.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Now Dobbs. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. Out of the gun, Dobbs. And it's caught. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal.
Barkley will score. Touchdown, New York. So a good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive, the 6 on the scoreboard.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. A pickup of 5 that time and a 1st down. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Throw left side, taken in by Renfro. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's got the 1st down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. From midfield, here's Carr. And that's complete to Adams.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Now, I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down.
Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback. Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. They'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So now the Giants set to take over on offense. They were losers to Philadelphia a week ago. Now they find themselves in the lead as they start this drive. Dobbs looking to throw on first down.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet.
They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Back to throw Dobbs. And so give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
Just to pick up a 3, but that is indeed enough.
The Giants had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
On 1st and 10, Dobbs. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Divine Diablo. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Adams.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Carr. Now they go screen. It's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down.
He's got Renfro on the out route.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A field goal helps, but a touchdown gets you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they delivered there as that throw is going to keep the drive alive. And even better than that, set them up with a 1st and goal.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
Now a play fake. Carr. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Darnay Holmes. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Well, surprise, surprise. 1st and goal at the 1. No quarterback sneak. No running play. They decided to throw for it, but the pressure got to him quickly and put the quarterback down.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Another try after the first down sack. Carr, he's got it. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. They'll run for it. This is White. And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And this Giants defense able to come up with a goal line stand. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Able to make one man miss, but he will be corralled around the 10-yard line. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Now Dobbs.
He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A first down carry for Barkley. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Andrew Thomas, former first-rounder from Georgia, called for the penalty there.
Dobbs is throwing. Give him a couple on the scramble in 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. To throw again on 2nd down. Dobbs. He dumps it off to Barkley.
And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning.
And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. Up the middle with Barkley. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away.
We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return.
And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. Now the Vegas offense heading back out there.
And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Back to Renfrow.
Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here on the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position. After a turnover, I feel like I might have them a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you, you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
Dobbs throw complete here to Kmet. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. On first down, Dobbs to throw.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Looking to throw again on second down. Dobbs. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up third down on the sack. Here's Dobbs to throw. Under pressure, and they get to him again. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to fourth down. So we've reached intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick.
And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Here's Dobbs to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. In that time for the sack, say hello to Chandler Jones. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll punt it away for the second time. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Well, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. Here's A.J. Cole now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Could not have thrown that out there any better. When the ball hit the ground, I thought it might go into the end zone the way it was angling, but perfectly jutting out at the 1.
You think maybe what we saw in practice came into play there? You know, he put those big cans down on the sideline and then angled for him and shot for him. Looks like it worked out pretty well for him, too.
They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a first down. It's Barkley on the counter. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Dobbs. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line.
Bilal Nichols in there to take him down.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. From the shotgun, here's Dobbs.
And that'll be caught by Tony.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Barkley, inside handoff. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
43 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Divine Diablo.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Chandler Jones picks up his second sack of the afternoon. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Operating from the gun, Dobbs. They'll get this out to Barkley complete. And they'll get him down here at the 23. The Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Dobbs escaping the... And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Chandler Jones able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
Here's Jamie Gillen now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now a fair catch called for and made right on the 45-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
So here are the Raiders now to take over. They've dropped 4 straight games coming into this one, remember, but they have the lead here. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Well, hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up.
We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Running game working, they'll stick. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone. Number 6. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Now a handoff as they run left side. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
And now here's a carry heading left. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
9-yard line, 2nd and 6.
Carr going to throw. This is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Raiders are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Well, this offense only mustered 3 points in the first half on that field goal. They picked up the pace now. 2 third-quarter touchdowns.
Hey, you remember that appearance we had last week in front of that crowd, and they asked about halftime adjustments and all that was going on, and remember what I said. It's not always an adjustment at halftime. Sometimes just remembering the game plan and playing better, tuning it up and just working through it methodically. They got it done in this case.
Of course, I'll always remember that appearance because I had on a brown belt with black shoes, and you pointed that out in front of the crowd. So thanks for that.
I said that out loud?
You did.
My bad.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
So already not the best of kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalposts. What every offense wants to do in this situation, get 2 first downs to help out with field position at the least.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun. Dobbs. And incomplete on the deep ball. This offense so far on 3rd down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun. Dobbs forced out to his left. And a loose football. And the Raiders pick it up. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that, and that's what they've done all game long.
Carlson now to add the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
Taking it about the 1.
New York set to take the field.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Dobbs gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, and no matter what angle you're making a tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
So now factoring in the face mask, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Dobbs, he's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Back to throw. Dobbs.
Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Dobbs. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he's taken down inside the 30. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. To throw again on second down. Dobbs. And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a first down. So a potential big play by this defense wiped out by the face mask.
And disappointing because it was so unnecessary. They had the sack, but the officials are definitely keeping a close eye on the quarterback, especially the referee. They were able to spot that one immediately.
After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll go to Barkley again. 56 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Williams. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Williams again. And he is in. Touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Gano the extra point, and the lead down to 10, 24-14. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Carr. Pass thrown to Adams. He's got it on the crossing route. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Carr now on 1st down. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football. On 1st and 10. Dobbs. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Dobbs. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Yeah, they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
Gano's kick is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
Las Vegas's offense back out there ready to go. Their lead back down to one score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Give them 12 yards that time and a Las Vegas first. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Carr to throw. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Back to throw, Carr. The open man here, Renfro. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt, and that will extend their lead even further.
So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
The Giants now down by 10. At time, a huge factor. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. Now Dobbs. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley.
Clock rolling as the Giants will hurry to the line.
Dobbs. He finds him again, Saquon Barkley.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Throwing here, Dobbs. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Dobbs. Being chased out left. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st. Now 2nd and 10. Now Dobbs.
Able to find Kmet.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for Las Vegas, it took